recognizes and rewards feedback is going to encourage more feedback. So if I ask for feedback and say I'm open to it, and then somebody gives it to me and I either defend myself, criticize them, or reject it, then I'm creating an environment in which no one's going to give me feedback, or at least they won't give me honest feedback. They're just going to tell me how great I am. Whereas if somebody gives me negative feedback, I don't have to listen to it. I don't have to agree with it. But if I can encourage it, I go, thank you, tell me more. Go on, yes, thank you. Oh, this is really helpful, thank you. So the leader will create the conditions. And if people can see that happen, if they see a young officer, by the way, there's a difference between respectful and disrespectful feedback, and to maintain esprit de corps and maintain respectfully. Sir, can I give you some feedback? Yes, you can. Or can we do it later? Or let's do it in my office, right? As opposed to, hey, let me tell you what I think. That's disrespectful because you're not evaluating the situation that maybe that officer, that more senior officer or NCO has in mind. So may I give you some feedback? Asking permission is how it starts. May I give you some feedback? And if they say no, okay, then I know my place, right? But a good leader, a good NCO or a good officer will want to receive it and create conditions in which it's welcomed, and then it'll get encouraged. And then what you're doing is you're creating a culture of feedback. Can you give me some feedback of how I can improve? Oh, you're great. Well, that's not true. There's always room for improvement. Can you please tell me that? I want that. And again, if the leader asks for it, instead of just waiting to be given it, the leader says, I like some feedback how I can do better. And you create a forum for it. In this meeting, we're going to talk about what we as an organization can do better, or how I can do better as a leader. So I want all of your answers. And I've done this with my organization, where when you have those sessions, even if you agree or disagree, even if the leaders are triggered, you're in receiving mode. Go on, tell me more. And if you don't understand, you can ask follow-up questions, but please tell me more, go on, yes. And it's just taking it all in, right? Then the next day, when people have emptied their buckets, then you can say, okay, yesterday we talked about what we can do better and what I can do better. Now I want to talk about where we can do better and what you think you can do that we can improve this. And now it's all positivity and moving forward because I've had the opportunity in the forum to get all the junk out. So to separate those two, I think it's very important to separate the emptying of the bucket and the looking forwards, because you can't do it in the same meeting. There's too much emotion.